Hey guys, what is up? My name is Samsouder, and this week we are going to do what I spend in a week living in Beverly Hills, because honestly, I also want to know. I've been home in Jersey for about a month, but I've been living in Beverly Hills for about 4 or 5 months now, and I want to know how much I actually spend during the week, because as you guys know, this is an expensive town to live in. And the prices, like, honestly, like, I forgot how expensive it was here because I've been in Jersey, like I said, for about a month. And today is Sunday, so I'm counting today as the first day of the week, and we're gonna go down what I spent so far today, and then we'll total it up at the end. Okay, so first things first, I went to Love Pilates for a class today. I booked it on the Mind Body app, and they had a sale running, so I spent $18 on the class. I walked there, so I didn't spend anything in transportation. And then when I got there, I didn't have Pilates socks, so those were an extra $10. So $28 for my class this morning, and then I got an acai bowl, and I also got a coffee, and I will total that up and let you guys know now what that was. So I am a influencer, and I hate the word influencer. I am a fashion blogger and agency model, and I'm living here in Beverly Hills for the time being. I really love it here. It's awesome. It is such a privilege to be able to be here. It's beautiful, but it is extremely expensive. And I just thought this would be an interesting video for not only you guys, but also myself, just to actually like tally and calculate everything. The one thing that sucks is I don't have my car here. I still go back to the East Coast a lot, and like it's easier to Uber here than it is to Uber at home back and forth from like Philly to my house and stuff. So I don't have my car out here because it is easier to Uber out here, and I still like to go home a lot. My agencies are back in Philadelphia and New York, so I go back at times for jobs and stuff like that. But not having my car here is such an expensive decision either way, because it's like I'm definitely probably spending less money Ubering because gas here is outrageous, and just owning a car in general is a lot. But the amount of Ubers I take a week is awful. Like when I've been adding it up, I've been spending about like $600 to $700 a month in Ubers on top of my rent and everything. So it's just been a lot, but yeah, let me get the totals of my breakfast for you guys, and then we will start there. Okay, so my acai bowl this morning was $15.75, and my coffee this morning was $5.75. Okay, so 5.75 plus 15.75, so $21.50 for breakfast, plus $28 for my class, including the stocks. So at this point, I have spent $49.50. And then on my way home, I had to get a few supplies. I just wanted to get blank cards and a notebook for just to keep track of things for influencing. And that total was $12.79. So let's add that. So now we are at $62.29 for the first day, which is Sunday. Right now for lunch, I am eating my leftovers from last night. We went to Pump last night. It was really, really good. So I guess like technically this doesn't really count because I bought this on Saturday and I'm eating it on Sunday, but the total for the meal last night for 2 people was $90 without tip. So I just had a salad and 1 drink, to put that in perspective. But yeah, you also should think about like in California, you're paying for like the lifestyle of California. So although my rent is very affordable, it's awesome, the area that I'm living in is very expensive, so I do have to account for that every month too. Hey guys, okay, so today is actually Tuesday. So today I'm gonna go through and tell you guys everything that I spent yesterday and today. So honestly, I kind of have been spending a lot, but not really. Like, I mostly just have been spending on food. So let's go through and see. You guys can be the judge of if I spent a lot or not. Okay, so starting off on Monday, as you guys know, California gas prices are literally crazy. It's about $6.80 a gallon here right now. So half a tank was $63.58. So I spent that on Monday. I got a water bottle and some popsicles at the gas station, and that was $10.73. And then for dinner, I got DoorDash, and that was $35.80. So not too bad, but not great, I would say. I went to the Henry for lunch. It was $110. I will put a picture of my meal right here, but it is kind of good because I ordered one thing. I really didn't like it very much, but I knew that I would eat it, so I got a box for that. And then I got a second meal, and I only ate half of that. So basically I have a lot of leftovers that I won't have to buy food like tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, so that was $110. And then we got McDonald's, and that was like 26 bucks. So that is my totals for Monday and Tuesday. And I will do a better job for the remainder of the week, like actually bring you guys along right after the purchases and recording it. But I just wanted to make sure that I'm keeping up with this for you guys. And I'm also very interested to see for myself how much I'm spending. So we'll see. It's kind of painful to record, but it's something I need to do, I feel. I'm literally so mad at myself. I spent $80. I spent $80 on DoorDash on Chick-fil-A last night for 4 people. I swear, like, I'm gonna put the receipt right here because I couldn't believe it either. Literally, like, and it's not like we even got that much. Like, I got like meals for 4 people. Don't get Chick-fil-A on DoorDash. I love DoorDash and the convenience of it, but literally, like, how they upcharge things is crazy. So for Chick-fil-A, it's like literally like they charge you extra for the bun of your sandwich, your fries, and your drink. So there's like no meal options. It's all separate. So it just gets so expensive. Oh my gosh. So not doing very good, but that's the update for right now. Awful update. Okay, it is currently Thursday. The only thing that I spent money on today was DoorDash for dinner. So I got Italian for 2 people. It was $130, but we got like the whole shebang. Like we got appetizers, dinner, dessert, drinks. So I mean, obviously super expensive. I was like about the price of what it would be to go out to dinner for like something like that, but it was really good. It was like linguine and calamari, and not happy that I spent that much money on it at all, but it was really, really good. So obviously you pay the price for delicious food. So, you know, the food that I'm buying this week also makes it look like I eat so unhealthy, but honestly, I swear I usually eat kind of healthy. It's just this week I'm like getting back to LA after my road trip, and things have just been wild. Nonetheless, I usually eat pretty healthy. This is a really poor showing of what I usually eat because I have been ordering out so much this week, mainly because just like getting adjusted to being back in California, it's just easier. I have a lot going on this week. So yeah. What's up guys? It is Friday. I am so hot. I need some powder on my face. I am at the Grove right now. I'm going to shoot with a friend of mine who works for Revice Denim, so I'm gonna shoot for them for a little bit here. So I just parked. Parking was $24, and I'm gonna have to get gas after this as well, so I'll let you guys know how much that costs. But yeah, so you guys have seen a lot of my week so far. Basically, I usually don't have access to a car. This week I was lucky enough to be able to borrow one, so I have been paying for gas, but I haven't been paying for Ubers. So gas is definitely expensive, but with the luxury of being able to get where I want when I want and not having to pay Ubers, I do think it's definitely worth it for sure. All right guys, so I actually only had to pay $9 for parking. I just did my little shoot with Lauren for Revice, and I only have 25 gallons left on my tank, so I'm about to fill it up. Gas is $6.19 a gallon here, so let's see how that goes. Okay, and the gas total is a whopping $106.42. I've never ever in my life paid over $100 for gas. I don't think I've ever paid over $50 or $60 for gas. Whew, that hurt a little bit. I also forgot to report that I did get avocado toast at the Grove. It was 16 bucks, so add that to the total of today. Okay, I just paid $3 to Street Park. I'm gonna go to Cha-Cha Matcha and get some work done. So I will also be buying a coffee today. And here we go. I have a lot of editing to do for YouTube. So I'm gonna spend money on a drink too, but for right now, $3 more for the day. Okay, and I am at Cha-Cha Matcha, and my matcha was $6.06. Okay guys, what is up? It is Saturday. So it is the last day for my what I spend in a week video. My mom is in town, and we just stopped for a late lunch or late dinner at Kopan Ramen and Sushi Bar. It's one of my favorite places to get sushi here in Beverly Hills. And we spent $32.74, so not too bad for 2 people for like a dinner. Her and I like split something, so it wasn't too bad. We might go and get a drink later, but yeah, I honestly, this week, this vlog has mostly been me spending money on food. But that's like mainly what I buy here because I don't spend much money on clothes because as you guys know I get a lot of PR. So the main chunk of what I spend my money on is food and bread. So this week it's been a lot of food and gas. And yeah, we might go get a drink tonight like I said, so I'll keep you posted on that. But I'm like anxious to see the total at the end of this. But look, my mom's in town.
I picked up the bill.
She did pay for this one, so I guess it doesn't really count, but for the sake of the video, I'm counting it. And we paid $2 for parking today. It's really affordable at the Beverly Center. It's only like $1 an hour. But this is usually where I come to shop and sometimes to eat. I tend to walk though, because like I said, usually I don't have a car, but I'm fortunate enough to have one this week. Okay, and then we spent $2 more for parking because we went to Rodeo Drive and walked around. Oh wait, parking was free. Okay, because it was after 6. I don't think we're gonna spend any more money today actually, so I think that this is the end of where we are spending the money, but I do have to go home and tally up how much I did spend this week. But I did want to show you guys, look. Mom and I at the Universal City Overlook. This is my favorite spot, I think, in all of California. It's so gorgeous here. But yeah, this is the end of this week's video. Like I said, I will tally everything up and I will come back to you guys with a number. But I don't think I did that bad this week. Like I said, mainly just spending a lot of money on food and gas. Okay guys, what is up? I do have grand totals for you. So without my rent this week, I spent, hold on, I have it on a piece of paper, $583.60. So I don't really think that's that bad for where I live because, I mean, like I said in the entire video, all I really spent was on gas and food. Usually when I don't have a car, I would say I honestly spend more in transportation because an Uber honestly anywhere is about 20 bucks each way. And I also didn't really buy alcohol this week. So if I go out, like a night out in Beverly Hills or LA, to put it in perspective, I have never left the house on a weekend and not spent 100 bucks at least. So like $583 hurts a little bit, but it could have been a lot worse. I think I was like pretty mindful. I definitely could have cooked at home and I should have gotten groceries and that would have definitely kept the price down. But that is what we're working with right now. And then my rent is $12.50 a month. So I divided that by 4 and added in what my utilities would be. So if I were to add up what I actually spent that week plus what my rent for that week would have been, I would have spent $926.10. So that is how much I spent this week living in Beverly Hills. When you put it in perspective and you think like 52 weeks a year, that's like a lot of money to spend in a year. I've only been living here for about 5 months now, but yeah, it is a very expensive place to live. I definitely see why a lot of people have second jobs here. A lot of people I know that live in LA in general work at least 2 jobs just to get by. So obviously you can see why, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see more videos like this. I think this was like really interesting and it kind of made me more mindful about what I was spending. So I think it was kind of good for me as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much.